pedophiles, the scum of the earth, the lowest of the low. Hearing or seeing anything to do with them other than them being dealt justice automatically ruins my day. And I think that goes for everyone, except for the Crunchyroll comment section. How did I come to this discovery? Well, it all started when I was browsing Crunchyroll, alone and sad, and saw a brand new anime, Higehiro. After being rejected, I shaved and took in a high school runaway. Upon seeing the show, I had a gut feeling that I shouldn't watch it because it seemed extremely pedophilic, but I was bored and decided to give it a try. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is when I saw the comments on it. Now, most of them are deleted, but like, there was just some weird stuff going on in there. A lot of people being like, who cares about pedophilia? I don't know what I'm saying. I can't recite them off of memory, but there is one that still remains, and it's this one that it says, except this isn't anywhere near pedo. She's well past puberty, and in the country of origin of this anime, she's of the legal age of consent in Japan in general, although may not be depending on how it's spun for Tokyo itself. That is strange. For context, this girl's in high school. The girl in the show. Well, you'll understand after. Anyway, that convoluted intro is basically me just trying to say that this video is gonna be a Higehiro. I can't pronounce it. Higehiro review. So let's get into it. First things first. As of the time I'm writing this script, there has been no pedophilia from the main character, so if you were gonna watch this anime but you were turned off by the fact that it seemed very noncy, don't worry, it's not that noncy, you know. The story starts off with the main character, Yoshida, being rejected after confessing his love to his co-worker, and then getting drunk and going home. On his way home, he finds a high school girl named Sayu sitting on the side of the road and asks her what she's doing. To which she responds that she can't go home and asks to stay at his place. At first, Yoshida declines and tells her to go stay at an internet cafe or something, but then she tells him that she's got no money and offers to have sex with him in return for staying at his place. Thankfully, Yoshida declines and just lets her stay as long as she does chores for him, which is probably the best thing to do in that situation. The show goes on to be much better than I ever would have expected, honestly. There are many times in the show where you think it's going to take a turn for the worse, and either Yoshida will do some nonsense or something bad will happen to Sayu. Like this part, for example. What the heck, bruh? What is this shot? What is this angle? What's going on? Please, don't do it. Okay. Stop. I thought we got past this. Yes. No. Yes. Keep saying no. Deny her advances, Yoshida. Deny them. Bruh. Stop this right now. Right this second. Stop. Stop. Yes, Yoshida. Stand up for yourself. Yes. That's sexual assault. Get out of here. You're sick shot. Big titties, nice thighs. What am I saying? She's my age, alright guys. I'm not a pedophile. She's 17. I'm 17. Alright? It would upset you. It would. Say it. Yes! Let's go! Thank God. Big ups, Yoshida. Big ups. Big ups to Mandem. Thankfully, it always turns out well for them, and the show ends up even more wholesome than it was before. That's all thanks to Yoshida, one of the biggest chads I've ever seen in a romance anime. Yoshida's a good man, and he proves that time and time again by denying Sayu's attempts to seduce him, and constantly sticking to what he believes to be morally correct. He's a realistic, normal, very nice guy. He isn't particularly strong, particularly smart, or particularly wealthy. He doesn't have some crazy job or some crazy backstory. He's just a respectable, good dude. And I think that's what draws the viewers into him so much. Then there's Sayu, the runaway high school girl who has survived until now by exchanging sexual favors for a place to stay. So she would be like, should they go house to house and be like, hey, I'll have sex with you if you let me stay here. And then, you know, that's just how it went. She's a high school girl, by the way. So these people are all pedophiles by North American standards. Because of the months she's spent seducing men, she starts to show off shrewd and manipulative, always putting on a character in order to seem confident and flirty. But as she spends more and more time with Yoshida, you slowly see that character start to dissipate, and you get to see the real Sayu, a kind and caring girl who just wants to live her life. As of when I'm writing this, they still haven't given a reason as to why she ran away from home, but it's been hinted that she didn't have a very good relationship with her parents. There's also characters like Goto, Yoshida's co-worker who rejected him, and Mishima, another one of Yoshida's co-workers who kind of looks up to him in a way because he's like her superior and he tells her what to do and stuff. On top of this, the animation is also pretty good. It's always clean and it has its fair share of beautiful scenes that make you think, damn, this looks nice. It's a nice looking anime. Like this one, for example. Classic fireworks shot. Or this one, classic looking up at the stars shot, you know? Nice stuff. Nice stuff going on. The only thing I would really consider a problem when it comes to Higehiro is the fact that there's a fair bit of fan service that comes from Sayu. And it's weird because she's like, you know, underage. But you could say that it's only like that because that's how she sees herself. Or that it's like a commentary on the story in a way. So it's really not that big of a deal. Overall, there are some weird parts and some parts that leave a bad feeling in my stomach, and sometimes I'm like, oh, where's this show really going? I don't know if I like the direction, but usually it always subverts it. There's no pedophilia. The EDP does not show up in this show. At least he hasn't yet. And so I've got faith. It always pulls me. It like reels me, baits me in, and then it's like, yee, no nonsense. It's nice to see a wholesome show where people aren't constantly facing problems and fighting for their life for a change. And as long as there's no pedophiles or grooming that comes out of nowhere, I think it's a pretty good anime. And if you're looking for something to watch, I'd say it's worth picking up. It's kind of, honestly, I'm just gonna be real. It's average. It's pretty average in terms of anime. But it's nice. It's nice and enjoyable. If you want something low key to watch, then watch it. There hasn't been any like crazy. Oh, Sayu's got she's got cancer now, and now you're gonna have to spend a whole season just being sad about it. It's not like that, you know. It's nice. The problems that do come up don't last very long. In the most recent episode, episode 8, as of when I'm recording this, there is a problem that comes up, but I have faith in that it'll be solved nicely, and it'll end up all good. So yeah, that's all I really have to say. I only made this video because I thought of the intro, and I was where I could be like, oh, pedophiles, and then like show a picture of EDP because it's funny. I came up with that idea like when the EDP stuff was actually popping off, and then it's taken me this long to start recording this video. So hopefully I can upload it and not take a month to do that like I did for my top 10 anime video. I recorded that thing and then I waited like 2 months and then I uploaded it, which was quite sad. But, you know, it is what it is, you know? Just living life. Anyways, I'm rambling now. Yeah, watch it if you want. I'll see y'all later. Deuce.
I need a real man. And real men ain't just gonna come knocking at our door.
Hey yo, knock knock, it's the boy Doc. Tell me, can I kick it, can I rock? Like Ready Player One, Wade Watts. Reincarnated villain born to spray cops in and out like black ops. I'm throwing dice on the blacktop, that's a fact, Doc. If a bitch ain't bad, I might bag the top. Mama always said don't fuck with white bitches, but goddamn, the pussy too good. I wish you would step to me, I got the phaser off stun. I melt your cerebral cortex like the sun. Spit it, then I'm done, what one? You know we do this shit just for fun. Make hoes scream when they come, cause my dick weighs a ton. Why you always talk about sex and all that? Fuck you, fall back, I'm the bad guy, ready to die, no alibi. Zooming through the sky like an evil Superman. I do it cause I can, I'm the motherfucking man, goddamn, now beat the